What do a childhood dream of becoming a musician and viral trends on TikTok have in common? How did one simple idea turn into a game that inspires millions of people to create music? Why is Incredibox released more than 10 years ago at the peak of popularity again? Who is behind this phenomenon, and how did their personal stories influence the creation of the project? Today you will learn not only the answers to these questions, but also the amazing story of how a small team of enthusiasts changed the world of digital music. Music, animation, and intuitive design all come together in one amazing game that has been inspiring millions of people around the world for over a decade. But do you know how Incredibox was created? Who invented this game? Why has she become incredibly popular again? Today you will learn not only the history of the game, but also its creators. Get ready for an exciting journey. Incredibox is more than just a game. It is a creative tool that inspires people to express themselves through music, regardless of skill level. But behind its success is a unique team, the Sprunki Studio. Today we'll tell you about how they came up with this idea, what inspired them along the way, what challenges they faced, and what has made their game one of the most popular in the world in recent months. It all started in 2009 when Paul Marburet, a young designer from France, wondered how to make the process of creating music accessible to everyone. Paul dreamed of a simple and fun instrument that could inspire people, even those who had never played music. But to realize his idea, he needed help. Paul teamed up with his friends, programmer Antonio Portugal and animator Romain Delambili. Together, they founded the Sprunki Studio and began working on what would later become Incredibox. How did the creators' childhood and interests influence the project? Each of the creators contributed a unique piece of themselves to the project. Paul grew up in a creative family. His father was a musician and his mother was an art teacher. This combination inspired him to combine visual and musical creativity. Since childhood, Paul drew comics and played the old piano, dreaming of one day combining his two passions. Antonio Portugal, on the other hand, grew up in the world of technology. His parents are engineers and he developed a love for computers early. But his life changed when he started playing the synthesizer. For Antonio, music has become the same way of creativity as programming. Romain Delambili, who grew up surrounded by paints and canvases, dreamed of becoming an animator from an early age. He was inspired by cartoons and comics. When he met Paul, their ideas instantly clicked to create something bright, fun, and memorable. First steps: how did Incredibox come about? Creating the first version of Incredibox was a real challenge. The team did not have a big budget, and everything had to be done on its own. But thanks to their persistence and passion, they released the first version of the game in 2011. This version was simple. Users could drag symbols onto the screen to create melodies. However, its unique style and ability to share tracks online made the game incredibly popular. Music teachers began using it in their lessons, and bloggers began recording their compositions, spreading the game around the world. Evolution of the game, constant development. After the success of the first version, the Sprunki team began to actively develop the project. Each update added something new: musical styles, animations, and features. Characters with a unique visual style have gained particular popularity. Romain Delambili created bright and charismatic characters who became the symbol of the game. Antonio added technical capabilities for recording and sharing tracks. And Paul Marburet worked on the interface to make it as intuitive as possible. Over the years, Incredibox has expanded its horizons, becoming available on mobile devices and tablets. Today, the game is available in several languages and is actively used for both entertainment and educational purposes. Popularity of recent months. What caused the new boom? Since 2023, Incredibox is again at the peak of popularity, and there are several reasons for this. The first is social networks. On TikTok, sounds from Incredibox have gone viral. Users began creating trends, recording remixes, and even organizing musical challenges. The game has become relevant again, especially among young people. The second is a large-scale update. Sprunki added new musical styles to the game, such as Suntwave and Etnika, as well as a new harmony mode, which allows you to mix vocal and instrumental parts. These changes have made the game even more fun for both beginners and professional musicians. In addition, Sprunki actively work with educational platforms. Incredibox is now used in schools to teach music. This not only expanded the audience, but also made the game an important tool for educators. Who are Sprunki today? Sprunki is more than just a studio. This is a team that proves that creativity and persistence can change the world. Paul Malberet remains in charge of design and concept development. Antonio Portugal handles the technical side, and Romain Delambili continues to develop animation and characters. They actively collaborate with players, listen to their feedback, and bring the best ideas to life. This keeps Incredibox a relevant and inspiring game. Conclusion: why is the Incredibox story important? Incredibox is the story of how a small team of enthusiasts was able to create a project that inspires millions. This is an example of how persistence and creativity can lead to worldwide success. And already in 2025, the Incredibox team has prepared something completely new for those who like to express their imagination. The secret has not yet been revealed, but according to some sources, the cool picture and graphics that will await us are already known. If you like this story, please like, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. What next project or company do you want to see in our videos? Thanks for watching, and see you again.
Come on, cause they could slow us, it's such a fun time. Hello, would you like to be happy today? Right now, come on, cause they could slow us, it's such a fun time. Hello, would you like to be happy today? Right now, come
Oh